Hey everyone, welcome back to English to Go, where learning English is simple, practical, and yes, actually enjoyable.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Julia. It is so wonderful to be here with you today. Wherever you are in the world right now, welcome. Pull up a chair, get comfortable.
And maybe grab a coffee because today's topic is actually about coffee.
Well, coffee culture, which, as you will discover today, is about so much more than just a drink.
It really is. I actually went to a cafe last week thinking I would just order a coffee. And Juliet, the menu had about 30 things on it, and I understood maybe 4 of them.
4? That's actually a solid start, Ryan.
It did not feel like it in the moment, I promise you that.
Well, that is exactly why we are here today. And before we dive in, Ryan, tell the people.
Yes, before we start today's masterclass, if you are enjoying English to Go, please hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps us reach more learners just like you.
And please subscribe to the channel so you never miss a lesson. Also, share this video with one friend who is learning English. One friend, that's all we ask. You will make their day and their English will thank you.
Okay, Julia, so here is my genuine problem. I want to talk about coffee because in real life, so many social conversations start with coffee, right? Let's grab a coffee, want to catch up over coffee. It comes up all the time.
Constantly. It is one of the most common social rituals in English-speaking culture.
But when I am actually in the conversation, in a cafe or talking with a native speaker about coffee, I freeze because there are words I do not know. And then I get nervous, and when I get nervous, even the words I do know disappear.
Ryan, I want every single person watching right now to hear this. What you just described is the most common experience for English learners everywhere. It is not a you problem. It is a preparation problem. And today, we fix that.
Okay, good. Let's fix it.
Here is your roadmap for today's masterclass. We are breaking this into 3 clear steps. Step 1, core vocabulary, the essential words you need to talk about coffee culture confidently. Step 2, native phrases, organized into categories so you know exactly when and how to use each one. And step 3, a real-life role play where Ryan and I actually use everything in a realistic conversation. By the end of this episode, you will have 10 or more phrases ready to use this week.
I love a roadmap. Okay, let's go.
Step 1. Core vocabulary. Ryan, I am going to give you 5 essential words. These are words that come up constantly in everyday conversations about coffee and food culture. Ready?
Ready.
Word number 1, to brew. B-R-E-W. To brew means to prepare a hot drink, coffee or tea, by combining it with hot water. For example, I brew a fresh pot of coffee every morning. Say it.
To brew. I brew coffee every morning.
Perfect. Notice it is a verb, an action word. You brew coffee. You do not make coffee in natural English. Well, you can say make, but brew sounds much more native. Now, word number 2, caffeine. C-A-F-F-E-I-N-E. Caffeine is the natural substance inside coffee and tea that makes you feel awake and alert.
Caffeine. So caffeine is why coffee wakes you up.
Exactly right. And here's a useful fact for your conversations. Many people talk about their caffeine habits. I'm trying not to have caffeine after 3 in the afternoon. It is a very common thing to say. Say the word.
Caffeine.
Good. Word 3, an acquired taste. This is a phrase used as a vocabulary item. An acquired taste is something that you do not enjoy the first time you try it, but after several attempts, you begin to like it.
Oh, like black coffee. I hated it the first time.
That is a perfect example. You can say, black coffee is definitely an acquired taste. Or, sushi was an acquired taste for me, but now I love it. It works for food, drink, music, anything.
An acquired taste. I like that one.
Word 4, to sip. S-I-P. To sip means to drink something slowly in small amounts. It is the opposite of gulping or drinking quickly.
To sip, like she sipped her coffee by the window.
Ryan, that was a beautiful sentence, genuinely. Yes, exactly like that. To sip creates a calm, relaxed image. Native speakers use it a lot.
Thank you, thank you.
And word 5, decaf, D-E-C-A-F. Decaf is short for decaffeinated. It means coffee that has had most of its caffeine removed. It tastes similar to regular coffee, but it will not keep you awake.
Okay, honest question. Do people actually like decaf?
Many people do, especially in the evenings. You might hear, "I'll just have a decaf. I need to sleep tonight." Very common, and it opens great conversations.
Decaf, got it. So to brew, caffeine, an acquired taste, to sip, and decaf. 5 words.
5 words, and you can already build real sentences with every single one of them. Now, step 2, native phrases. And I have organized these into 3 categories for you, because that is how your brain will actually remember and use them.
Categories. Smart.
Category 1, phrases about habits and feelings. These are phrases you use to describe your personal relationship with something. Coffee, food, exercise, anything. Phrase 1, to kick in. When the caffeine, or any effect, kicks in, it means the effect starts to work. Listen, I had my coffee 20 minutes ago and the caffeine is just starting to kick in. Or, give the medicine an hour to kick in.
Oh, so kick in means it starts working, like a switch turning on.
Exactly, like a switch. And notice, it is a phrasal verb, kick plus in. Together, they mean something completely different from just kick. That is very typical of English. Say it in a sentence.
I need my coffee to kick in before I can think properly.
Native level, seriously. Phrase 2 in this category, to cut back on. To cut back on something means to reduce how much of it you have. I'm trying to cut back on caffeine, or my doctor told me to cut back on sugar.
Cut back on. So it's like doing less of something on purpose.
Precisely. It always implies a conscious decision to reduce. You can cut back on coffee, on spending money, on watching TV, anything. Very versatile phrase.
I need to cut back on everything, probably.
Don't we all? And the third phrase in this category, a guilty pleasure. A guilty pleasure is something you enjoy even though you feel slightly embarrassed about it. Like it is not the cool or serious choice, but you love it anyway.
Oh, I have many of those.
Everyone does. You might say, those super sweet caramel lattes are my guilty pleasure. Or reality television is my guilty pleasure. The guilty part means you know it is perhaps a little silly, but the pleasure part means you do not care. You love it.
A guilty pleasure. That is such a satisfying phrase to say.
Category 2, social phrases. These are the phrases that make you sound natural when you are making plans or talking with friends. Phrase 1, let's grab a coffee. Now, Ryan, this is so important. When a native speaker says, let's grab a coffee, they are almost never just talking about the drink.
What do they mean then?
They mean, let us meet, let us spend time together, let us talk. The coffee is just the social vehicle. The real message is, I want to connect with you. So if someone says this to you, they are being friendly and warm. You respond with, yes, I'd love that. Or, absolutely, when are you free?
So grab a coffee is really an invitation to a conversation.
Beautifully put, yes. And notice the word grab. Native speakers use grab for quick, casual things. Grab a coffee, grab some lunch, grab a seat. It sounds relaxed and friendly.
Grab a coffee sometime. Yeah, I can say that.
You absolutely can. Phrase 2, to catch up. To catch up with someone means to meet them and talk about what has been happening in your lives, especially when you haven't seen each other in a while.
Like when you see an old friend?
Exactly. I haven't seen Maria in months. We really need to catch up. Or the classic combination, let's catch up over coffee. That sentence alone will make you sound completely fluent.
Writing that one down, let's catch up over coffee.
Write it in your heart, Ryan. It is that useful. Category 3, energy phrases. Because conversations about coffee are often really conversations about energy, tiredness, and getting through the day. Phrase 1, a pick-me-up. A pick-me-up is anything that gives you a boost of energy when you are feeling tired or low. Coffee is the most classic pick-me-up, but it doesn't have to be a drink.
Really? Like, what else?
A short walk outside can be a pick-me-up. A good song can be a pick-me-up. Even a positive phone call with a friend. Anything that lifts your energy and your mood. I need a little pick-me-up this afternoon. I'm exhausted.
Oh, I say that feeling all the time. I just didn't have the words for it. I need a pick-me-up. Perfect.
And the final phrase, to open up. When we say a place or a situation makes people open up, we mean it makes them feel comfortable enough to talk more freely, to share their thoughts and feelings.
So, like, coffee shops make people open up.
Exactly. There's something about a relaxed cafe environment, the warmth, the slow pace, holding something warm in your hands, that genuinely helps people feel comfortable. You might say, there's something about this place that makes people open up. Or, after a good coffee together, he really started to open up about how he was feeling.
I like that one. It's warm.
Coffee culture often is. All right, step 3. This is my favorite part. Let's put everything into practice with 2 short role plays. Ryan, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Role play 1. We have not seen each other in a few weeks. We are running into each other on the street. Go.
Julia! Oh, wow, it has been ages. How are you?
Ryan, I know, it's been so long. I've been meaning to call you.
We seriously need to catch up. Are you free this week at all?
Yes, let's grab a coffee on Thursday. There's a new place near the library I've been wanting to try.
Thursday works perfectly. I could use a good pick-me-up. This week has been exhausting.
Same. See you Thursday. Pause. Did you hear it? Ryan used catch up naturally as an invitation, then grab a coffee as the plan, then pick me up to describe how he was feeling. 3 phrases from our lesson in about 30 seconds of natural conversation. That is exactly how it works.
And it felt completely normal saying it, which honestly surprised me.
That is the magic of preparation. Okay, role play 2. This time we are at a cafe together and talking about our coffee habits. Go. So, do you always come to places like this? It's a bit fancier than I expected.
Honestly, I used to only go to simple places, but I'm trying new things. I ordered something called a cold brew last week. I had no idea what it was.
Did you like it?
You know what? It was actually good. I think it's becoming an acquired taste for me.
That's how it starts. I had to cut back on regular coffee last month, too much caffeine. So now I come here in the evenings and get a decaf latte.
Decaf? Really? Does it taste the same?
Almost, and I sleep so much better. Although I'll admit my morning espresso is still my guilty pleasure. I sip it slowly and it just makes me feel human.
The caffeine kicks in and suddenly life is good again.
Exactly. Something about this place just makes me want to open up, you know? Good coffee, good conversation.
I completely get that.
Stop there. Did you count? In that one short conversation, acquired taste, cut back on, decaf, guilty pleasure, to sip, kicks in, and open up. 7 phrases from today's lesson used organically in real dialogue.
That felt actually natural. Like I was not thinking, now I use the phrase. It just came out.
That is fluency happening in real time, Ryan. That is what practice does. Before we go, we have a question for you, and we genuinely want to know your answer.
Today's question is, are you a simple coffee person or a fancy coffee person? And what is your morning routine? Do you start the day with coffee, tea, or something else entirely?
Write your answer in the comments below. It is wonderful English writing practice, and we truly read every single comment. We love hearing from you.
And if you learned something new today, even one phrase, that is a real win. Write that phrase in the comments too. Let us see which one is everyone's favorite.
Thank you so much for joining our masterclass today. We know that your time is valuable, and we genuinely appreciate you spending it with us here on English to Go.
English to go.
Take it with you. Bye-bye, everyone.